Hello. I think I figured it out. I had to turn the stream off for a second to figure out why my voice was doing that. Now I can just do it whenever I want. So, you know, it's fine. Hi. The reason my voice was doing that is because Streamlabs, my streaming program, was picking up my microphone twice, which it was doing because I was screwing around with voice filter things, which required it to add a microphone / auxiliary 3 thing to the volume mixer that is within the program itself. So yeah. Hello. It should be fine. Hopefully. I just had to mute the third audio channel.
Testing, testing.
Sharon is here too. Let's see. I guess I might as well go ahead and start. So hello, welcome back to Pokemon Heart Gold Randomized. Last time we did a lot. This time we'll do something. We're currently heading towards the Lake of Rage, because I could not beat Jasmine in my current state, but this was something I could technically do. Please let me know if all the audio levels are fine, by the way. They're set to what they were at yesterday, so they should be fine. But, just in case. Just a souvenir shop, nothing suspicious about it, no need to be alarmed. I think whoever localized Heart Gold had fun there. Don't say Magikarp are worthless in front of Violet, please. I forget what Jasmine's level 35 Pokemon was, but she had one. Ethan wants to say something. Oh, saying the same thing about Meryl having a troublesome bath time before. I think Red Gyarados should be a random Pokemon, maybe a random shiny. I don't know how the shiny part works, but I think all preset encounters like that are different. Wait. I'm not 100% sure though, so we'll find out. Give me the Rage Candy Bar. Rage Candy Bar is still one of my favorite stories about localization of these games. It should be a random shiny.
Rage Candy Bar.
That's how Sharon pronounces Rage Candy Bar when it's all one word like that. Rage Candy Bar. Yeah, that shop is pretty bad. It's kind of funny. Actually, what's my Pokeball stock like? And also my amount of money. Not a lot. Not a lot here either. Let's just go then, I guess. What will the first battle of the stream be today? Open. Pokemon levels are kind of all over the place in this game, aren't they? They used to sell Slowpoke Tail at that shop? I wonder why they cut that out. I guess because they probably didn't want it to be an actual item that you could get, maybe? Byleth might actually be able to fight this Pokemon, maybe? I still have Magikarp stats, I suppose. Or, I think. Oh, that's a nice Spinnerack. Okay, fine. Flinching and lowering my accuracy, huh? I really want to see what Byleth and Bernadetta evolve into. I'm having to adjust my headset a lot because, like, since this is a new headset, the headband hasn't worn in like the old headset did, so it kind of hurts my head to wear it in some ways. Oh, there actually is a sprite for that. Come on, Bernie! God damn it! Fine, I just want to level up my Pokemon. Video game. That sprite does look a little bit gruesome, doesn't it? Stop, Sand Attack! Stop! Stop! Apparently I have enough energy to make a lot of strange noises today. And it's only been 8 minutes. Freaking heck! I thought ice would be good against you because I forgot how types work again. At least I can do that, I guess. Reminds me of a time I fought someone and I was winning until they got like 6 or 7 turns of crits and or flinches in a row and completely like took away my advantage. And that was like one of the few times the people I used to play Pokemon with, or when I have to rearrange that sentence from the start. Hang on. That was one of the few times that I was doing well in a Pokemon battle against the people I used to play stuff with. And then RNG just said, no, you're not allowed to win. I was pissed off. Anyway, what's on this route? Whoa! Hi, Milotic. Incidentally, one of the favorite Pokemon of that person who crit and or flinched me like 6 or 7 times in a row, who I don't really like anymore. But this Milotic is really good looking, so... Sending up Violet against this reminds me of that screenshot everybody was taking of Fire Emblem Three Houses, of that one older professor lady who introduces herself as single the first time you see her. I forget her name. Manuela? Manuela, I think? It wasn't you, Isa. Yeah, we've never even Pokemon. That's true, actually. Wait, this is gonna be super effective. Why am I doing this? I'm gonna kill. Whoops. I guess I forgot what I was trying to accomplish for a second. What? Excuse me? Hi, Ryko. Well, we've seen Entei a few times, but hey, guess what I have? Increased catch rate thanks to the randomizer and quick balls. Ding! Well, now we can go stomp Jasmine, probably. Because her level 35 thing was, now that I remember, a Floatzel? So what do we have next on the list of names here? Sure, that sounds fine. Oh no. Do not catch me in a Pokeball. Your name will be Bayard. Tell us about Bayard, Sharon.
Bard is the boss of Chapter 7X of Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade. He is one of the first Black Fang bosses you fight. It is assumed that he had a little power, as he was Ursula's assistant.
Wait, what?
He also shares an odd resemblance to Eubens, another enemy boss in a later chapter. The two's portraits have their palette colors swapped.
Hey, you're early! You're early! This is definitely some crowded grass. I didn't expect that. Well. I'm just gonna, I probably don't need to do this, but I forgot how cool this music was. So much for the music, though. Alright then. Your name will be Bladed, I guess. That's a name that you can have. How the heck is Sharon going to pronounce this one?
Bladed is a character from Fire Emblem, Three Houses. He was one of the 10 elites who fought in the War of Heroes, and the original bearer of the crest of Bladed.
Well, okay then. So are we just gonna keep finding Ho-Ohs in this grass? Probably. Because that's pretty funny. Ooh! There's so many friends in this grass! I should just buy only quick balls at this rate. Seems there might have been an error. Your name will be Bloom.
Bloom is a boss character in Fire Emblem, Genealogy of the Holy War. He also makes a brief cameo appearance in Fire Emblem, Thracia 776. He is the Duke of Thrige in the second generation of the Genealogy of the Holy War, the eldest son of Reptor, and wields the legendary Mjolnir spell. He is married to Hilda and has 2 children, Ishtar and Ishtori.
Duke of Fridge. Anyway, yes, there's just Ho-Ohs here, I guess. Ho-Ohs that Violet can take out in one shot. As a magic heart. Also, that little excerpt from the Fire Emblem Wiki told us about... I think someone was joking about last time how they hoped there was a character name that appeared in both Genealogy of the Holy War and Fire Emblem Three Houses. We heard it in that excerpt. There's a Hilda in both of the games. Let's take a look at some of these Pokemon. Raikou a bit slow, but pretty strong. Should I use Raikou in my party, or is that like cheating? Special defense 9. Alright, Bladed. Raikou is tanky. Well, my party's almost, like, already mostly full. Anyways. Skill Link. Interesting. That's a big attack number. Yeah, that explains why Byleth can destroy Ho-Oh. Is it... Would it be alright to replace Balder without finding out what Balder evolves into? Because... I really kind of want to know what Balder evolves into. But... That's like level 30. It's not that far away, but at the same time it is. So... So what's this other TM? I think it was this one. Okay. Right then. That's powerful. Can anyone learn this? I can teach Super Drill Peck to a Magic Heart. Giga Drill Punch, yeah. Let me, So, the people who have attack power that aren't going to evolve and maybe lose it are mostly just Bias, who I don't think can learn it. Yeah. So the only person who would make use of it is the only one who cannot learn it. Everyone else's special focused are going to change. Magnemite has a really good walk animation? Well, I mean, if you mean in this game, we've seen it before. This extreme speed is also still really good. Oh, that's what you were going to. Wow. Very good. You know, Lisa, I love you. I should just... I would never ban you for that. I'm just gonna go fix the problem of me not having this badge. McDonald's pip up, yeah. Now I don't know what her third... Oh, Poliwag. I was gonna say I don't know what it is. Poliwag does not sound particularly threatening. I mean, she is a level 30 Poliwag, still. Bayard is buff. Yeah, this is actually a water type gym, apparently. Funny how that works out. They still use Flash Cannon, but Flash Cannon has been changed into a water-type move. Maybe that's why. Though I don't know if the randomizer thinks about that stuff. It's probably just a big coincidence. Tax reasons? Piplup is almost steel. Yay. I don't know. Team 23. Don't be so hard on yourself, Jasmine. Meditate. Well, that's not that useful. I should pick up all of these things my video game mom is buying me. Hockenberries. Moonstone? I don't know if I have anything that can evolve with that. Tanga berries. Okay. I did get a Jigglypuff actually, I think. Yep. Might as well. Well, okay. Naturally, right? That's normal. Bell. Yep, exactly. Water absorb. I'd already forgotten if I did this already. Back to adventure! I don't remember if we've seen a Skipling yet. This looks familiar, so we might have. We've seen things with similar colors before that weren't Skiploom, like that Charizard. But I think we've seen the Skiploom as well. Signal Beam matches the color palette of the Skiploom perfectly. No phone numbers, please. There she is again. This time I'll just use a quick ball. Your name shall be Khalil. Tell us about Khalil, Sharon.
Khalil is a playable character from Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance and Fire Emblem, Radiant Dawn. She is the wife of the Berserker Largo and a surrogate mother for their adopted child Amy in Radiant Dawn. Khalil and Largo also run a bar in Crimea, and are close friends with Queen Elensha and the Crimean Royal Knights.
Learning is fun. I don't have cut on anybody? Let's give Bernie a knife. Oh wait, why am I doing this? Apricorns don't even do anything for me, because Kurt is broken. Well, I'll probably need cut somewhere. Ah! The, underwater Dugtrio. This looks a lot like a shiny Dugtrio. But, like, not quite. Water sausages? Skipping over that name. The next name is Candace. The one fat girl in Fire Emblem history. I just tried to like copy paste into Pokemon, which doesn't really work.
Candace, Dorai, Litrage, is a capturable boss character from Fire Emblem Fates. A
There's also
self-proclaimed legendary treasure hunter hailing from Nor, Candace has dedicated her entire life to exploration.
Oh, I didn't know about Meg. Well, I like her. There is 2 of them. Anything else in the fishing table? I forget how this works. Magikarp using Flash Cannon just makes me imagine a trainer holding the Magikarp as like a cannon. Or maybe a rocket launcher or something. Oh, well hello there. You're looking rather Blaze the Cat today. Your name is Canis, which is okay. Not the most fitting thing ever, but whatever.
Canis Irafu, elf in the Japanese version, is one of the 12 Deadlords, and appears in Fire Emblem, Genealogy of the Holy War, Fire Emblem, Thracia 776, and Fire Emblem Awakening. In Fire Emblem, Genealogy of the Holy War, little is mentioned about the Deadlords, but they are all fought in the final chapter near Valhalla and eventually defeated, including Canis herself. In Fire Emblem, Thracia 776, Canis is fought in the final chapter. The character who becomes Canis is Sarah, if she is either dead or not recruited.
Several spoilers, probably. One of the 12 Deadlords, who sound more important than they are, if I remember correctly. I like the word Deadlord because it's funny. They're so edgy. Anything else on the water? I'm just taking this opportunity to level up Violet as much as possible. The breeze is coming from here? What does that mean? They're good Pokemon, Bryn. Oh no, it's my nemesis. Wait, no, that's bad. Why am I doing that? I have an ice weakness. Violet is almost there. That Apom reminds me of Bonsai Buddy or something. Ugh. Bonsai Buddy, rather? Not Bonsai. No, don't poison Bernie! Everyone is so mean to Bernadetta. I'll kill you. Bernadetta really has had like extra bad luck in this game so far. At least it feels like it. No. I'm definitely going to regret not taking it. That sounds like a threat. Jesus. I forgot I have fly. Or I can just leave. Let's take a look at some new friends again, after we heal. TM53. What is that? I wonder. Special defense and attack. Interesting. Meteor Mash. Sturdy. Donut comes with the CD. Yeah. Similar shape, I suppose. Ominous Wind. Oh, it's not great. Unfortunately. Violet's poking me in the stomach. I think that building is the one that charges you money, if I remember correctly. Jeez. Be nice to Bernie. Helix fossil. Well, okay then. Here's a meme. Green Crawdon. I keep forgetting Ayaha has Bright Powder equipped, which explains why weird things miss sometimes. Violet should evolve really soon, I think. Heracross. Purple Heracross. Isn't that the shiny Heracross color? The eyes are different though. Uh-oh. Ayaha is really lucky with the Bright Powder. She's just a cute cow covered in glitter. No one can hit her. I didn't mean to make that rhyme. Yes, that was definitely a Nidoking. Byleth is evolving! Time skip! Time skip! Time skip! What? That's a Togepi, I think. Fish become egg. Well, Violet needs high friendship now. I have to get her support rank to S or A. I will be right back. Hello. Um, Streamlabs says I have 0 viewers right now. Why does it say that? Is something going wrong? Oh, there's 10. Okay, weird. Hi. Streamlabs is just weird. It's fine, though. Yeah. Twitch has been weird today? Okay. Violet gave me a blue scale. Alright, Red Gyarados. Show me your true form. But first, an intermission. Oh, Ivysaur. This Togepi is lesbian pride colors. So this Violet is definitely going to choose one of the lady options. Let's see. Your name is Boa. Sharon, tell us about Boa.
Boa, in the Japanese version, is a character in Arternia series. He is playable in Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light, Fire Emblem, Mystery of the Emblem Book 1, and Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon. He is a bishop in the service of Arternia who is imprisoned after the country is conquered by Dol.
Sharon, like, got something in her throat there. Hey, stop moving. That was definitely not a Gyarados cry, I'll tell you that much. And it's a shiny Porygon too. Alright, then. And yeah, this is regular shiny colors. I don't think the palette randomizer affects the shinies. Let me just, I have not seen a regular Porygon 2, but I have seen a Porygon Z. Let's see, your name will be... Maybe I should start skipping through names a little bit. I'm not sure. How about Kath? I'll skip one. There was just a minor Fates character. I didn't have the energy to edit down the list, so that's why I don't have a smaller list. Well, like an extra minor Fates character. A non-playable NPC in one chapter.
Kath is a playable character in Fire Emblem, The Binding Blade. A normal girl from the countryside at first, her village was burned down by her father by the order of some nobles, causing her to hate nobles with a deep passion and steals from them as a result. During her multiple encounters with Roy, Kath regarded him as a snobby noble at first and did not believe his sympathies when she told him her tale.
Huh. Surf to get Ivysaur, fish to get Bulbasaur. But yeah, I couldn't narrow down the Fire Emblem list because that was way too much effort for me and my executive dysfunction and mental illnesses and tiredness. It wouldn't have been worth it. I'm probably gonna skip a bunch of male names too, because there's a lot of similar ones. Boa, Bowie, Boys, Boldor, Board, Boars, Bovis, Boyce, Boyd, Brady, etc. But let's see. I can still use Bowie, I guess. Bo. More or less.
Bowie is a playable character from Fire Emblem Gaiden and its remake, Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. He is 16 years old. Bowie is the son of a fisherman and an eager apprentice mage who is devoted to Celica's protection. He is like a younger brother to his childhood friend May, who constantly teases him. He joins May and Celica out of concern for the two of them.
Look at this tomato cadabra. Skip a little bit to Boldor, because that's literally a Pokemon name actually, but you know, no big deal.
Boulder is an enemy character from Fire Emblem, Genealogy of the Holy War. He is the Lord of Erheim Castle, and the father of Elliot. Boulder instructs Elliot to lay siege to Nordian Castle, but ultimately fails as his son is slain in battle. He will eventually fall in battle, as Sigurd's army presses on.
Yeah, Fire Emblem's names aren't always great. To be fair, they have a lot of characters that they name. Yeah, if a Gyarados is a Porygon 2 instead, it's not going to be very Gyarados-like, I think. Let's look at some Pokemon. Porygon 2 is docile and heat-proof and comes with a luxury ball. That's a big special attack number. And a big attack number, but not like much else. Very strong. Time for box 4, I guess. Since I'm going to have to make Violet like me, maybe I should give her all of the random medicine that I have, which is only 2 things. And also go get her a haircut. If I remember how to go underground in Goldenrod, at least. I thought just giving them items boosted happiness. Oh, I never got the bike, did I? Not that I'm gonna use it. I didn't intend to go in there. Professor Oak? Oh. He's just telling me my Pokedex is filling up, I guess. I thought he would only call for, like, important stuff. Huh? Oh, right, because I can only get 1 haircut per save file in the emulation from thing. Okay. So Kurt does not make... Kurt never finishes making apricorns, and haircut people never reset. Time passes, but days don't. Which is interesting, but okay. Here's the part where Lance uses Hyper Beam on a guy. Yep. Time for this. Oh. Oh. This game really doesn't like me trying to level things up, does it? What? Come on! I can't... And if I go back to heal, won't this statue just have more stuff? Like more trainers? Because it's a thing. I hope this Slugma doesn't have Aftermath or something. Okay. I guess each statue only triggers fights once. So I don't have to worry about that. Probably. Yeah, I don't know why Twitch is saying I have 0 viewers and 11 viewers. That seems weird. Another blue scale. Violet is just giving me pieces of fish that she's caught, I guess. I want to fight more trainers. Pineco evolves at like 31, I think, yeah. Bernie's got a way to go. But she's pretty strong now, actually. I have no idea what Violet's happiness level is at, but probably not super high. So this would probably take a while. I think these Team Rocket Grunts are all going to have very similar sets of Pokemon. They even say the same things. Splash Plate. I think these are just the same two Rocket Grunts over and over. Which I guess is fine. It doesn't help me stay awake, but it does give me some experience points. And money, I guess, because Bernie's just paying the daying? I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, this is literally the same grunts repeatedly. So... I don't remember for sure if these do increase happiness, but just in case they do, there's no reason not to use them. These grunt fights are kind of tedious. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm not sure about the 4 trap Pokemon yet. We'll have to find out. That's different. I guess they just didn't use Shockwave before, for whatever reason. Time for beeping. I can probably afford potions with all this money I'm getting. Rampardos, apparently. Rampardos will be bored.
Board is a playable character from the Arternia series of Fire Emblem. Board is, alongside Barst and Cord, a member of the Tolosian mercenary group that is spearheaded by Ogma.
There's more than one type of Pokemon here, I think, right? Oh, Pupitar. Skipping over another Fire Emblem character that's very similarly named. Oh, this is another Deadlord. The next one. We've already heard a Deadlord entry today, and the entries are all basically the same. But this Pupitar is named Bovis. And that's all you need to know. I think there's only two types here. Oh. Nice crit. Where does this go? Good. Exactly where I wanted it to go. I keep thinking Asbel will have fly because that makes sense. But no. Now, I'm gonna buy some like potions so I don't forget. But I think I might have to stop actually. I know I'm in the middle of like a dungeon thing. But I'm sort of like tired and hungry, I guess, suddenly. So, you know. It's probably... I don't need to force myself to continue. And short streams are perfectly fine. I can probably also sell some TMs again. Like, meditate at the very least. Well, alright. Next time we'll get back to the Team Rocket hideout thing. Violet is poking at my belly again. And, yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for your continued support and whatnot. And I will see you all next time I stream. Oh, whoa.